Hello, my name is Mary Gunning and I'm an independent distributor for GelMoments. Today I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to do ombre nail using a nail stick. So I already have Unspoken Love. I'm going to do Unspoken Love and Echoes of Paris. I already have 2 coats of Unspoken Love on the nail stick. If I was doing my hands, I'd probably just put 1 coat. However, because the nail stick's so clear and it shows through, I did 2 coats. I chose to do Unspoken Love underneath because it is a lighter color and it's easier to blend with the darker color on top. If you were doing darker colors, it wouldn't really matter what one you use. So you're going to also need the small stiff fan brush from the Creativity Kit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Echoes of Paris, depending on the gradient that you want. Depending on the gradient you want is how far up you're going to go. I don't want that much of a gradient, so I'm just going to paint the tip of the nail with Echoes of Paris. Oops, I have too much on my brush. Just like your regular manicure, you don't want to get too much or you'll have bubbling. So it wipes them off there. And then I'm going to cap the nail using the Echoes of Paris because with the pink underneath, you don't want to have a gray tip and then a pink cap. So cap that with the Echoes of Paris. And then I'm going to paint the other portion of the nail Unspoken Love. Again, if I was using darker colors or like 2 darker colors, then I would I'd probably go half and half. But because I have a lighter color here and a darker color, I'm going to just paint the end with the gray. I'm not going to worry too much about it getting lumpy because this brush is so stiff. It will create some streaks and some lumps. So what you're going to do is, I think of it as eye makeup. You're just going to start at the line and start blending. So similar to when you're doing eye makeup, if you do eye makeup, if you start to get a hard line, the best thing to do is to not panic. Just keep on working with it. So I'm going to drag up this darker color into the pink and then just work my way up. So now I have quite a bit of pink on my brush. I'm just going to wipe that off onto a cleanser pad and then go back up to the darker color and start blending again. There. And then I actually find it a lot easier to do it on my actual nail than on the nail stick. I just find it gives it a bit of a different look. So another thing I do too, as long as you don't have too much polish on your nail and you're not going to mix your nail color, you can add a little bit more if you're starting to lose all that gray color. So I'm going to add just a little bit more, and I might add a little bit more to the top. If it was going to mix, I would cure it and do another layer, but we're okay still. So I'm just going to put a little bit more pink up at the top, Unspoken Love. And this time I'm going to wipe my brush, do another blend. There we go, and that looks good. And I'm quite happy with this gradient. So I'm going to wipe my brush again and go up to that pink I just added and pull it down. Wipe my brush. I might go back up a bit. Whoops. I got too much pink there. Wipe my brush. Drag the gray up, and you just keep doing that back and forth until you get the look that you like. And then sometimes you can cure it. And sometimes you can cure it and do another layer if you're not happy with the way it looks. I think I'm going to be happy with this though. These 2 colors look really good together. So blend, blend, blend. I like to go up and down motion. You can go back and forth as well. There, so I like that. So I'm gonna put it in and I'm gonna cure it. And then when that cures, I'm gonna wipe my brush off. So if it's too lumpy from your stiff little brush, you can use the gray soft buffing portion of your file to smooth it out, and then do a top coat of Clearly Frisky. You could also do a top coat of Stardust or another one of our top coats to give it an effect. Sometimes the sparkles and the other top coats can help hide imperfections, and it gives it a really cool effect as well. So as soon as that is done curing, we'll see if we like it. Okay, and I like the gradient that it gave me. So I'm going to it is a bit rough. I'm just gonna give it a little buff. And if you don't have a Mater effect, but you like the matte look, you can just buff it and leave it, and it looks pretty cool like that. I am going to go for the glossy look for this one, just to show everybody. So I'm gonna put a coat of Clearly Frisky on top, like this, so. And then I'm gonna cure that, and then it should be good to go. I have used the big fan brush as well. It's a little bit harder to work with, but you can still get the same effect. So you can use the bigger fan brush, but I do find that the smaller, stiffer fan brush is easier to work with. And again, if you're using two dark colors, you don't have to do just the end of the nail. You could start your gradient halfway through and blend each way. So just depending on the look that you're going for or the gradient that you want. Because I used a light color and a dark color, I just put the dark color at the tip. And our nail should be done here soon. Done, and I'll pull it out for you to see. So now it's a very, very pretty ombre effect. Thank you guys for watching.